Have you ever noticed that Mongolia, home of Genghis Khan and where he always comes from with his Mongol horde, is actually sorta cut off by these cool looking mountains that make for pretty decent choke points? Well, in this video I'm gonna be taking control of those choke points to stop Genghis Khan from expanding into the world. I will fight him, I will try to outgrow him, and how does it turn out? Well, you're gonna have to watch the whole video for that. Also, I would really appreciate if you subscribed. I'm nearing on 1,000 subscribers, so if you subscribe I might finally be able to shove ads down your throat every video. Also, from now on you can support me monetarily through thanks. I would really appreciate it. Now to the video. So welcome to Mongolia. And meet High Chieftain Altron of the House AI, with the house words being I see a suit of armor around the world. Oh, also, that I've decided that, since many people recommended it to me, that I'll stop swearing in these videos. And if I swear in the video, then I'm gonna have to censor it, you know, in edit. So I hope you enjoy all the beep, but I heard it gets me more recommended, so you know I'm willing to do it. Anyway, I'm focused on Marshall because that's gonna be useful as I'm gonna be containing Genghis Khan. And, well, maybe even a wife, that would be a luxury. I could marry holy now that's cool. No, I could marry Genghis Khan's daughter. Olun, like Genghis Khan's mother, is... Did I say daughter before? I meant mother. Her has a interesting story of her own. Go Google it or something, because I'm not gonna tell it to you. Instead I got a different wife, and because allying with my greatest enemy isn't exactly a good thing. And the game plan today is, as you probably already know, building up around these mountains that basically encircle Mongolia here. As Mongolia is built like this, and the Mongolian Empire is very much cut off, bordering with only these two empires and only through mountains. So that gives me a huge advantage if I wanna, you know, protect the world from the Mongols. Why did I start as Ultron? Well, you can guess in the comments. Also, I'm gonna take some concubines, because children. Anyway, let's start actually. So I'm making a ton of money. And I'm probably the strongest man in the region thanks to my supreme martial skills. Also, I forgot to mention here, Altron is an ambitious, cynical, arrogant, brilliant tactician, rough terrain expert that's gonna be useful for, you know, battling in the mountains. Conqueror, who's Herculean and shrewd, unlike the last time I did like an overpowered movie character, he's not immortal, so, you know, maybe this time there'll be actually stakes or something. I heard it might be good sometimes to have those. Who recommended it to me? Vlad the Impaler. Anyway, let's start forcefully vassalizing everyone around us. Basically starting with this guy who has a strong ally, that's Temujin, but Temujin's far away. And I do have siege weapons. And this guy's fort is nothing. But let's first crush some smaller guys and then him. I have a son, that's good. Who are you, my son? And you're unimportant, you're gonna be disinherited. This piece of work is sieging my land. Well, I am gonna de-siege it. Now you're gonna have to pay me a lot of taxes for the rest of your life. Didn't quite think that through, did you? Anyway, let's continue my conquest. Forceful vassalization, Casus Belli, that's very OP that I have from the Conqueror perk. I love being an overpowered conqueror that can stomp through anything. Maybe I should place these vassals on the council. Could be a good idea. 00412, you're horrible, no. And I get a concubine out of this. I'm not even gonna talk while conquering some of these places, only when it gets interesting. But since this is basically just endless fighting against small tribal chiefdoms. I hope I won't have to fight Kumania and Karakitai. Katai? No, Cathay is in Warhammer. Karakitai. I hope I won't have to fight them, although I might have to. Since they're already holding a part of these mountains that I wanna control. But hey, Karakitai, okay, it's for your own good. I'm gonna shield you from the Mongols. Also, my plan is to build up a lot of units that are good in mountains and also in steppes, but that's like a reserve. Of course I'm gonna build some horse archers, but mountains are gonna be my biggest play here. Everything that counters normal cavalry doesn't counter horse archers. It sort of makes sense, but I hope you'll love me after I'm done with, you know, conquering you and stealing all your land. Also, I should probably become a king or something. I can create the kingdom of Ob. That will give me a solid base here. Let's do that. Let's get one of these duchies and the kingdom, or I guess Khanate of Ob. Holy Schneider. We're in trouble. My troops are suddenly now raising extremely slowly for some reason. And this guy declared war actually for this one county. My guy, have it. I don't care. I won one of these wars, but then I didn't. It was this one for a county I own here. Someone attacked me. Oh. They got the county. You know what? Again, take it. I'm gonna return for it and crush you later after I'm done with the conquest here. Alright, let's finish up encircling Mongolia through one big war. Against the Karakitai. Again, it's for their own good. So let's go. For the Khanate of what? I'm not gonna try. No, you can't be serious. Seriously, Karakitai split up now, and I'm just fighting Ck3 for something I don't want. And if I want to get out of this and preserve my one kingdom war per life, I have to... Seriously, I hate this. Like... So I lost my chance to get a whole kingdom in one war. Okay, that sucks. But I have crushed Ck3. So if I besiege this, I'm gonna be winning by picking war score and I won't have to worry about them. This is gonna be so much more painful now. I could have just gone this, but now I'm gonna have to cut through everything here. Including the massive Khanate of Ck3, which I could have conquered in one go. But you know, we play with the cards we're dealt. Alright, let's fight the Gobi Altai. They took one county from me back, like, 5 years ago, and also Genghis Khan is gonna be arriving very soon now. It's already like only 8 years away, and he's already here. Temujin the Ruthless. Also, yes, if I murder him now, it's just gonna be someone else who's gonna... In the last war, to make this a sort of a unified land, I'm gonna continue making it more like a stern border and a wall, you know, of protection after that, but this is really the main completing phase. Done with this one war. Well, that's a strong force right here from this Khanate. 10,000 men, well, let's see. This is like a test for Genghis Khan, but it's like none of these people are even close to being as strong as Genghis Khan is gonna be. And he's gonna be here in like 5 years. And I got measles. Because I accidentally ran into a territory infected with them. That's cool. Alright, I have like 4 years till Temujin here decides to do something. But right now, what I'm gonna do instead is, because I can ally him I think later too. Like, he's still gonna have a lot of kids 5 years from now, you know? The only thing is that he's gonna be an empire and so he will be able to dictate the terms, but, you know, that's a detail. So meanwhile, I can use my daughter here to ally with the people around Temujin, so that I am called into the conquest wars of them and see if I'm able to beat Genghis Khan. So I'll try them in battle and then I'm gonna ally them. Oh, I have a Khan in prison, okay. Well, I don't have any more, I just released him for money. And for now, let's continue, as always, keep working to build up this defensive wall against Mongols. and build up that empire of my own. And I'm a bit afraid because, like, realistically, I have zero chance of standing up to the Mongols. Even with everything I have done, like, I can't match the Mongols. There's no way. But I am perfectly able to obliterate enemies as I go. So that's nice. Although expanding into Mongolia, which is exactly what I have just done, and something I'm gonna do as I conquer this last county that defies me after my truce with them is done. I don't want to expand any closer to Genghis Khan. That's a bad idea right there. Also, I should probably rename myself to something else. There is a joke to be made about a border wall that keeps someone out and someone having to pay for it. But I've never heard the joke before. I mean, did you? I don't know it. Alright, and let's do a few final conquests here in the west so I can create an empire. That's 3 counties, I need 7. This isn't 4, but it could be. Can I get at least another 3 from you? And also Sibir, hello. They're going down. Conquer all 5 of these before Genghis Khan comes. In fact, he's gonna arrive so soon that I'm now basically jumpy, like, whenever something pops up, I'm like, instantly like, oh, it's happening, no, it's not happening, okay, fine. It's stressful, preparing for, you know, such a terrifying invasion. Finally, I can create the Empire of Siberia. Wow, now that's what I like. If Genghis Khan comes, I'm gonna meet him with 18,000 men, that's not enough. He's gonna have like 40,000, double the amount that I have. And like 18,000 is very respectable. I'm like the most powerful man on the face of the Ayyubids and the Byzantines are stronger. Also France. And Hungary. Half of Europe is stronger than me. But I am the strongest man in Asia. Apart from this Indian guy, whom I would really like to ally with. I have too many existing alliances. That might be a problem later with Genghis Khan too. But I should definitely try to make Temujin like me more. So let's do it. Alright, I'm allying the strongest man in Asia. He's also a conqueror. And he's a great warrior. He's gonna be very useful to me. You know what? I have changed my mind. I'm gonna ally Genghis Khan now. Now I'm allied to him and I can just outgrow him in every way. And as he creates the Mongol Empire, I can just always block his every route of expansion. And I'll fight him, of course, if need be. We should be safe and let's expand. Oh, and I thought I was safe. I was allied to you. Genghis Khan has just attacked me. I was allied to you. How is this possible? No one died. The alliance just ended and now I'm fighting him. It's calling every ally then that I have. Most of these are, however, actually already fighting Genghis Khan, so that's something. So far in my war there's this kingdom with 11,000. How about this empire? We should be allied. But we're not. And because I'm at war, it's not looking well. Well, whom else can I get as an ally? Tuva again. I can get Tuva and that's all. Most of my allies somehow don't exist anymore. And he invaded me for Siberia. Actually, this might be it. I might just lose. Like, there's nothing I can do. I can get in small allies who all have 3,000 men, but that's all. But I thought I was allied to big great empires like this one, but suddenly I'm not, even though I was. It's gonna be a tough fight here for Ultron. But Genghis Khan is in a lot of wars. Or attacking him when he's separated and in the mountains, like here. Holy shit, he's advancing so fast, how? There's 3,000 separate here. They're running away. Can I catch them? No, they're running too fast. I'm gonna stay in the mountains. I should be safe there. Oh, they are in my land. Oh no, I'm gonna die if I attack into that. I'm not able to catch them, even when I'm in the mountains in my lands. You're just going randomly through hostile land, how? Right, I'm not gonna worry about it, I'm just gonna siege your land, because I can do that quickly too. It's not your exclusive path. I am a bit worried about that. Where allies? My allies probably got stack wiped on the way, and I didn't know. So return to my home, I have a huge army to contest. I imagined how I was gonna be like an impregnable wall for the Mongols, but it seems that I'm not, that I'm a speed bump, basically. My army is starving, that's terrible. Holy they're sieging so fast, I can't get there fast enough even. I'm gonna have to face them off completely starved out. Yeah, and if I go against them, I'm done. Actually, though, I might be able to do something here. Where are the onagers? Oh, and the Mongols are converging. This should mean that at least we have some supplies. Also, we're in hills, that's not good. Alright, here we are. Let's deploy the last weapon that I have at my disposal. Mercenaries. Whom can I get? Well, let's take it. 500. 800 gold. Another 800 gold. Again 800 gold. And again. 24,000 men. 40 supplies. And they're splitting up. But they're not going in the mountains. But they are in hills. This might be it. It's too late to stop it now. I thought we might win in hills, but it's not. But we're not. It showed victory at the start, but it's not showing it now. This is over. Maybe we can... Come on, fight! No! Fight! It's just the Mongols. No. Ah, and the army's stack wiped. It's over. There's nothing I can do. It's just over. And I am left here. The Mongol border wall at the edge of the Mongol Empire. And I can do nothing. I've been defeated. Khan Ultron the Lion couldn't stop Genghis Khan. Terrible notes to leave the video on. I could do a second video, if this one has success of course, where I try to continue the fight against the Mongol Empire, you know. Since I have a truce, I might be able to maybe out-conquer them into some direction. Well, this has ended. I would need way more men for this. Like, for this you would need, like, really to control all of this. Siberia, Tartaria and Khotan. And then you might be able to face down the Mongols. Together roughly be like 40 something thousand men. Genghis Khan just defeated me. Fair and square. Without even like an effort. And I really thought that maybe if I had linked up with allies, you know, and had this ally, which I should have had. My guess is that probably the original conqueror died very recently. So I don't know. I was just betrayed by allies. Yeah, this is the end of the video.